Today is the Noche de San Juan, and here in Spain, everybody goes down to the beach, and at 12 o'clock, bim bam boom, entering to the water, and that's a beautiful celebration to mark the change in solstice, and when the longest day and the shortest night, and to celebrate this change. So at 12, we're going into the water. Okay, so let's do meditation to honor the earth and its cycles and the fact that we are part of it. And, this now took the name of Noche de San Juan, but I'm sure it was a traditional celebration of humanity on planet Earth for eons to celebrate these changes in the season and to acknowledge that those changes are actually happening also within us, and we are part of it. So I'm not sure exactly what it is in me or in you that shift, solstice shift, but once we open to the changes on the planet, we can benefit from it, that's for sure. It doesn't matter under which title it is, it doesn't matter. Okay. So let's start our meditation, and always, we're connecting to now, because everything happens now. Okay, so let's just check how our system is doing right now. Just observing, and always by default, because our mind is programmed this way, ego way, so immediately we go into the body to check the body. But why would we do that? Why wouldn't we break this habit? And when we say, how is it going? Maybe we can check the relationship with creation, for example. Yeah. So what is the quality of exchange that this system we called me has with infinity? Yeah. How much of the life force available for me is actually entering and circulating within? Just check, ask this question, and let's see what happens. So because we trained with energy reading and we have knowledge about the flow of energy in the body, we can say, okay, this part is flowing, that part is not flowing. But maybe we can connect with zero knowledge, just asking this question, how is the connection with creation? Do I feel completely in harmony with creation? And how do I know if I do or I don't? And again, assuming that we are not in complete harmony, more or less, each one of us. So let's say, again, without bringing knowledge of breath, of meridians, of energy flow, let's just invite complete harmony, just invite, and not do anything beside inviting and saying to ourselves that we are completely available for the life force to harmonize with our human existence. If we accept that the nature of who we are is presence, that's really who we are, it means that any intervention in the flow of the life force is really not necessary, because the life force and the body system, or the emotional system, our human being system, has to be in accord, has to flow, and has to be in harmony by nature. Yeah, if you look at the nature around us, they don't do meditation. They just are, is, am, and everything is working. But because we have mind, which is conditioned very much, and then things get messed up. So let's see if we can resort into just being and inviting, and that's all. Just observe how things start to harmonize without doing any special effort besides just being present. This takes a great renunciation, because even when we meditate, even when we want to harmonize and to really feel amazing, we tend to do. So when suddenly we are being asked not to do anything, it's a bit confusing for the mind. Let's see if we can allow that to really happen without doing anything. Just surrendering completely to life, to harmonize with life. Our human existence is life. External life is life. If we surrendering the mind, the I, the ego, life naturally will harmonize life. There's no need any force for that. Only to surrender. To surrender might be scary, because all the knowledge I accumulated, I'm not using. All the ego identity I accumulated, I'm not using. All what I know about myself and my position, in whatever sense, I'm not using. Even I'm not using the fact that I'm a man or a woman, that I'm a father or a mother. I'm not using the fact that I live somewhere, or this is today's specific day and date. I'm not using anything. It's a complete surrender to no thing. So if a fear comes, we surrender to that as well. Even when we die, we can die with ego, and we can die with no ego. Yeah. When we die, we can take the ego with us, or we can let go of the ego. So now, as we surrendering and completely renouncing, and we have to renounce all aspect of the ego, all aspect. As the nervous system calms down, any sense of fear or anxiety or any emotion that is not comfortable will diminish. Yeah, and the life force will start to harmonize, and then there'll be a great sense of peace, much greater than any other form of peace. We keep on surrendering, letting go completely of everything. Any movement of the mind is surrendered. Any need to be somewhere, somehow, somewhat, anything is surrender. And as you're surrendering, anything that surfaces in that process of surrendering, welcome it, look at it, and it will go away. No need to follow it in any way. Maybe those emotions that we didn't pay attention to them, they're buried somewhere and they're surfacing on the way out. Sensation in the body, sensation in the energy system. We just keep on falling down and letting go. Okay. If there's still leftover of tension, it doesn't matter, of course, it's part of the process. But we can help this tension to undo by acknowledging that actually the truth of who we are is infinite being. It's not that I am infinite being, is infinity am I, everything is one. It's not that I am as the ego infinite. It's just I'm dissolving in the infinite space of being, and I'm that. So once the mind recognizes that, it can invite those parts that are still holding on to tension, maybe to emotion, maybe to thoughts, maybe to physical discomfort. All that can be dissolved and invited to synchronize with the truth of who we are. So any leftover tension that you're feeling in any form or shape, once you're acknowledging it, just invite it to synchronize with infinity. And now let's pay specific attention to the chakras. And let's first of all invite the heart chakra to synchronize with infinity, to expand to the size of the whole creation. I'm inviting my heart chakra to synchronize with creation and to expand to the size of the whole creation. You say, and you relax, and it will take place. Okay, and then we're shifting into the second chakra below the navel, above the pubic bone. And again, I'm inviting my second chakra to harmonize and synchronize with the whole creation. Let's do the same with the solar plexus. Below the chest, the upper part of the abdomen. I'm inviting my solar plexus to synchronize with the whole creation. Remember that nothing to do. You just say and trust and let things manifest. Connecting to the third eye, and I'm inviting my third eye to synchronize with the whole creation. So the third eye expands like the most beautiful sun, radiating to the whole creation and synchronizing with the same energy that is the now energy, the source. So if you saw the movie I shared in the group, the WhatsApp group yesterday, of Joe that talks about alignment, that's exactly the alignment we're doing right now between all there is, our mind, and all the chakras. Yeah. So our system functions the best when infinity or the source and our human existence are in synchronization. As the synchronization goes more in accord or in harmony, then we feel more amazing, blissful. So for that, if you feel that you need to harmonize any other aspect of your existence, maybe there's still leftover emotion or tension everywhere, just invite, like we did with the chakras, invite that part to synchronize with creation, because each and every part of our existence is a yearning to be part of the whole, to breathe with source, to nourish directly from source. Beautiful. To support more our system and each other, let's acknowledge that we are sharing a circle of light beings, and through this circle we're supporting each other to vibrate in the highest vibration possible, to connect to Source in the most profound way. It's not really connecting, it's dissolving. So every breath that we take, we receive the blessing from the group's member, from the community, and every time we exhale, we're giving the blessings and we're supporting to open up and to harmonize and to raise vibration. As the image is more clear about infinity and about our connection, the support is more intense. The benefit is more profound. And if you hearing this meditation recorded, it doesn't matter, you're still part of the group. You can always join the group. And if you're doing this meditation on your own, without the recording, you're always part of the group. Because this group, this brotherhood and sisterhood, relates to presence, to now. It's beyond time and space, it's forever. So just before we finish, if you can reflect on the process we've done through this meditation, because we didn't do like the regular kind of easing into the deeper state. We actually jumped straight in, meaning that at least for me, I could observe more blockages, more emotions, things that surfaced as I moved deeper and deeper into harmony. So if that happens to you as well, it just teaches us how much tension there is in the system, that when we're harmonizing, is surfacing and releasing, and this is great. That's why when we sit to meditate, we take the time to allow all this, let's say, form of tension to surface and disappear. And then the systems start to harmonize, and then there is no question of any form of shape, because the unity is just blissful, and that's all there is. Yeah. So the mind is not worried and not dealing and not anxious with anything. It just is, and that's perfect. Okay. Before we ending, I just want to mention that we continue in the months of the heart, and we did last week. We did the week of gratitude, and this week we're gonna enjoy childlike existence, fun, and the light-hearted being. So just stay tuned to the email, to what I'm sharing in the social media, in the WhatsApp group. And I hope you can embrace this light energy of summer, of enjoy, of fun, that really supports our existence and supports the heart so much. Thank you so much for joining. Have a beautiful day and beautiful solstice and beautiful light. Adios.